each one thinning the fabric between walls. As they chanted, Tunde felt the ground beneath him shift slightly, like the earth had become water. Aisha's grip tightened. Tunde, do you feel that? Yes. The air thickened. Wind stopped. Sound died. Then a sharp crack split the sky. A tear, thin, glowing, opened above the fire. It hummed with power, whispered with voices, paused with colors not meant for mortal eyes. Baba Durojayi whispered, the veil between walls. The tear widened. A path of light descended. A whisper floated down. Tunde. His blood chilled. Morayo, calling him. The elder nodded at Tunde. Step forward. Aisha will anchor you. Speak only truth. Fear nothing, for fear feeds spirits. Aisha stepped closer. Tunde, come back to me, the voice continued. Promise, I promise. He squeezed her hand and stepped into the veil. Light swallowed him. Colors spun around him. Voices whispered ancient songs. He fell through darkness, through memory, through dream, until finally he landed on a glowing ground. A world of reflections and shadows. A world not ruled by humans. A world where spirits showed their true faces, and standing at the center, her back turned, was Morayo. But not the Morayo of flesh. Morayo of spirit. Tall, twisted, beautiful, terrifying. She turned slowly, her true eyes burning like coals. Tunde Adewale, she said, voice echoing across the room. You came to destroy me. Tunde stood firm. No, I came to end what you started. Her smile stretched unnaturally. Then, step forward, child of destiny. The battle for both worlds was about to begin. Morayo's true form radiated a fierce beauty, both captivating and horrifying. Her hair flowed like living shadows, each strand written like smoke. Her skin shimmered as if carved from black crystal, and around her feet, the ground cracked, unable to withstand the weight of her presence. Tunde tried not to tremble. The mask on his face burned painfully, reacting to her nearness. Morayo circled him slowly. You carry echoes of your mother, she said. I can smell her in your blood, that cursed spirit who shielded you. Tunde clenched his jaw. Do not speak about my mother, Morayo smirked. She feared me. She feared beings like me, and she died because she refused to understand us. Tunde stepped forward. She died saving me. Yes, Morayo hissed, and I will undo her sacrifice. She extended her hand. Black mist spiraled towards him. The mask on Tunde's face pulsed and absorbed the mist. Tunde gasped as ice-cold wind shot through him. Morayo tilted her head. You still resist. Good. Fighting makes destiny stronger. Tunde steadied himself. I am not your destiny. Morayo's expression shifted, almost sad. You misunderstand, Tunde. I do not wish to kill you. Tunde froze. What? Morayo's voice grew gentle, almost seductive. At first, I came only for your father. His faith was bright, easy to feed on. But then I sensed you. Her eyes softened. I sensed your future. A blazing destiny, a path that would echo for. Tunde stepped back. You wanted my father. Now you want me. I want to keep you, she corrected. Not consume you. Not drain you. Keep you. He felt sick. Morayo extended her hand again. You can rule beside me. Be my link to the mortal world. Live beyond time. Every destiny could bow to you. Tunde shook his head. Never. Morayo's face darkened. Tunde lifted the cracked mirror of Odoibo, one out of the other things sent to him by Baba Oguremi to help him out. No, I choose truth. The mirror glowed. For the first time, Morayo stepped back. Tunde, don't. He raised the mirror higher. It reflected not Morayo, but her true form. A monstrous silhouette, a creature of hunger, of century, of devouring destinies. Morayo screamed. Light burst. Shadows twisted. Her illusion peeled away, revealing the light she truly was. A towering figure with 6 shifting arms, each holding remnants of destinies she had consumed. The world trembled. Her roar shook the rim. You dare show me my own sins? Tunde stood firm. This ends now. Morayo lunged, not with feet, but with shadow. Her true form was fast, bending reality around her. Tunde dodged as one of her 6 shadow arms slammed into the ground, sending cracks rippling like broken glass. Voices echoed around him, spirits watching, whispering, murmuring her fall. Tunde, a child fights a spirit. Destiny battles hunger. Morayo snarled and unleashed a wave of dark wind that sent Tunde tumbling. He hit the ground hard, pain racing through his spine. Aisha's voice echoed faintly from the motor rim. Tunde, come back. He gasped, forcing himself to rise. Morayo floated above him, glowing with cold fury. You cannot win, she boomed. I have walked this ring for 1,000 years. I have consumed kings, seers, warriors. Tunde raised the tear stone of Iyalode. The stone glowed blue, and Morayo screeched as cracks spread across her form. You hold the tear of a spirit I destroyed, she roared. Tunde gritted his teeth, and now it destroys you, she rushed again. This time Tunde leaped aside, holding the burning feather. It ignited with fierce blue fire, the fire of the spirit who once haunted Iyalode. Morayo recoiled. You carry weapons meant for me. They were left by those you hurt, Tunde said, and they will end you. Morayo's shadowed arms slammed towards him, but the feather sliced through one, burning it to ashes. Morayo screamed. Pieces of her dark form crumbled, but she didn't weaken. She only grew more enraged. You want to save your father, your village, yourself, she growled. Her form expanded. The sky darkened. Then give me the one thing I want most. Tunde glared. I will give you nothing. Morayo leaned down until her face was inches from his. Then you will lose everything. She opened her mouth, and the shadows around her surged, wrapping around Tunde, pulling him toward her, trying to consume his destiny. He screamed as cold burning darkness tore into his core, until a voice roared across the ring. Let him go. It was not Aisha, not the elders. It was his mother. Her spirit burst into the realm in a swirl of golden light, and the battle shifted. Golden light poured into the realm, like dawn breaking through endless light. Morayo shrieked, covering her face as cracks split her shadow skin. Tunde fell to his knees, gasping for breath. A soft hand touched his shoulder. Tunde, my son. He looked up and froze. His mother stood before him, not in flesh, but in radiant spirit form. Her hair flowed like sunlight. Her eyes glowed with warmth and sorrow. Her presence calmed the entire realm. Mama, Tunde whispered. She smiled gently. You have grown strong. Morayo staggered backward, sneering. You, spirit witch, you dare return? Tunde's mother stepped between them. You haunted my son once. You will never touch him again. Morayo bared her teeth. You died. I saw your final breath. My body died, his mother said softly. But a mother's spirit does not end. I remained to protect the one I love. Tunde felt tears fall. Mama, I thought you were gone. She cupped his face. I never left. Morayo's form twisted with fury. Enough, she roared. He is mine. His destiny blazes too brightly for you to shield. She lunged. Tunde's mother raised his hands, and golden waves exploded outward. Morayo crashed backward, screaming as light bounced through her. Tunde's mother turned to him urgently. Tunde, you must end her now. I cannot hold her long. Tunde nodded, gripping the 3 truths, the glowing mirror, the tear stone, and the burning feather. His mother's voice threatened him. She feeds on destinies, so remove her from it. Strip her of the futures she has stolen. How? The truths, his mother said. Break them over her core. They will unravel her. Morayo growled, straining against the golden barrier. Foolish boy, you think the truths can bind me? Tunde lifted the cracked mirror. Light beamed from it. You hide your true face. He shattered the mirror against Morayo's chest. She screamed, a bright tear ripping through her form. Tunde lifted the tear stone. You hide your pain. He thrust the stone into her second core, where the shadows pulsed with sudden sorrow. Her body convulsed violently. Finally, he lifted the burning feather. You hide your crimes. He plunged it into her center. Morayo shrieked with a sound that shook both worlds. Her shadow skin shattered. Her stolen destinies scattered like stars. Her monstrous form collapsed inward. She fell to her knees, weak, ragged, unstable. Tunde stepped forward, trembling. Morayo raised her head in a broken whisper. Please, Tunde, don't let me fade. Tunde froze. His mother whispered, Finish it, son. He tightened his grip, ready to deliver the final blow, until Morayo's true face flickered through the shadows, and for the first time, she looked afraid. Tunde stared at Morayo, once a terror, now a trembling shadow of her former self. Her 6 arms had withered, her eyes flickered weakly, her voice crackled like dry leaves. Tunde, her plea trembled through the realm. I do not want to die. His mother hovered beside him, glowing, steady. You cannot trust her, she warned gently. Spirits like her do not change. If she survives, she will rise again. Hungrier, Morayo's head dropped. I was not always this monster, Tunde hesitated. Morayo lifted her eyes. No rage, no tricks, just despair. I consumed destinies because I was empty, because I was made hollow, because once, long ago, someone stripped my destiny from me. Tunde's breath caught. I was once like your mother, Morayo whispered, a guardian spirit, a protector, but I trusted the wrong mortal. He betrayed me, cursed me, trapped me in hunger. I fed to survive. Tunde's mother shifted uneasily. She lies. Morayo shook her head. I gained strength from destruction, but I wanted more. I wanted belonging. Her gaze softened. I wanted a family. Tunde's resolve wavered. But his mother whispered firmly, sympathy is a trap. She speaks to weaken you. Morayo reached towards him, slowly, shaking, and spared your father's life because I wanted to start anew with him, not consume him, not fully. She lowered her head. Let me live. Tunde's chest tightened. This wasn't part of the plan. He expected rage, deceit, attacks, not vulnerability, not regret. Tunde stepped closer. Mama, what if she's telling the truth? His mother's glow dimmed slightly. Even if she is, her existence endangers every mortal she touches. Tunde's fist tightened around the feather. Morayo whispered, I will vanish from your world. I will leave your village. I will never seek another destiny again. I swear it. Her voice trembled. Just let me live with my life. The entire realm held its breath. Tunde's mother looked at him. The choice must be yours. Tunde lifted the feather, glowing fiercely. Morayo closed her eyes, ready, accepting. Tunde inhaled. Then he lowered the feather. I won't kill you. His mother gasped softly. Morayo opened her eyes, shocked. Tunde continued, but I will bind you. Before Morayo could respond, he pressed the burning feather to the ground. A circle of blue flame spread rapidly, surrounding her. Morayo screamed as the flames wrapped around her. But these flames did not burn. They sealed, locked, contained. The realm shook. A cage of fire rose around her. Tunde spoke firmly. You will live, but you cannot touch the mortal world again. Ever. Morayo bowed her head. Tears, or something like tears, slipping from her cracked eyes. Thank you, she whispered. The realm fell silent. Tunde turned to his mother. Is this right? She smiled softly. Yes. She touched his cheek. You chose mercy without surrendering justice. That is the sign of a good guardian. Light began to pull Tunde backwards as the veil opened. His mother's voice called out, Tunde, my son, I am proud of you. Tunde reached towards her, but she was already fading. The realm dissolved. Light swallowed everything, and Tunde fell backwards to the mortal world. As the sun dipped behind the giant hills that guarded Igbara, the villagers watched the sky twist into violent shades of red and grey. Thick clouds spiraled like angry spirits. Winds kicked off dust in wild circles. Birds fled from treetops. Goats bleated and scattered. Even the palm tree bent as if bowing to an unseen force descending upon the village. It had begun. The storm the oracle warned about. Inside the square, Adewale tightened his grip on Tunde's shoulder as they stood before the crowd. The villagers murmured nervously. Some pressed charms to their chest. Some whispered hurried prayers. Mama Shewa stood at the back with her hands crossed tightly over her chest, visibly trembling. She stared fixedly at Tunde, resentment glowing faintly in her eyes like a candle refusing to die even in heavy wind. A sudden blast of thunder shook the earth. Children screamed. Ancestral drum echoed from the sky without a drummer. The village elders quickly formed a circle around Adewale and Tunde. Tunde, the spirits have accepted your bravery, Elder Olatunji said, but bravery alone cannot calm the storm. You must tell us more of what you saw. Tunde swallowed. His voice was steady, but his heart thundered louder than the clouds. I saw a man with one flaming eye, he said. He called himself Ologun, the Devourer. He said someone inside the village invited him, someone who wanted to destroy everything. A collective gasp shot through the air. Adewale turned sharply. Who would dare summon a devourer spirit? Tunde's gaze drifted slowly, reluctantly towards Mama Shewa. And when their eyes locked, she flinched. The storm above roared louder. Night fell violently, like a heavy cloth thrown over the sky. Torches flickered widely as the villagers gathered in the great hall. The elders sat in a circle. Adewale and Tunde sat in the center. Mama Shewa sat alone in the shadows. Tunde, Elder Mofe said calmly, You pointed at Mama Shewa. Speak truthfully. Do you believe she summoned the spirit? No, Mama Shewa backed, rising sharply. This boy wishes to destroy me. I have done no wrong. Her voice shook. Too much. Her hands trembled. Too obviously. Tunde took a deep breath. I don't think Mama Shewa summoned the spirit, he said slowly. Everyone exhaled in relief, but then he continued, I think she knows who did. Every eye turned sharply to Mama Shewa. Her lower lip trembled. She stepped backward until her back hit the wall. Her voice dropped to a whisper, soaked in fear. I never meant it to go this far. Adewale stood, fist clenched. What did you do? She closed her eyes. It was not me. It was my brother, Durojaye. A murmur rippled across the hall. He was jealous of you, Adewale. Jealous of your success. Jealous of your marriage plans. Jealous of your son's gift. So he sought power from the dark forest. He made a pact with the devourer spirit to shake Igbara, but none of us knew it would come to this. The hall fell into stunned silence. The storm thundered as if confirming her confession. Adewale slowly turned to Tunde. He did all this because he desired what I had? Tunde nodded. No, because he hated the peace you brought, and because he wanted the village to need him again. Mama Shewa broke into sobs. He told me never to speak of it. He convinced me that the spirit would only frighten people, not destroy them. I was a fool. Elder Olatunji's voice was grave. Where is this Durojaye now? Mama Shewa's answer chilled every bone in the hall. He is already gone, to awaken the spirit fully. The storm roared. The ground shook. Torches blew out. The devourer was rising.
Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this beautiful story, please drop a like on the video and leave a comment on your favorite part of the story, moral lessons, and so on your notification bell so that you can get notified anytime a new and interesting video is released. If you believe in second chances, if you believe scars can become symbols of strength, share this story. Let it reach someone who's still fighting their past. Subscribe to my channel, Folktales by Queen Mother, for more real African stories that inspire, transform, and live forever in your heart. Please be rest assured that if you support me by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel, you will always stay motivated. It has not been easy getting here, but I really appreciate all of you who always watch my videos to the end. It's a lot of hard work, days of sleepless nights before one of these videos you watch on this channel is produced. I am counting on your support always to take this channel to the top. Thank you once again for your unwavering love and support. God bless you all.